Hello, I'm Coach Frank Allocco, and today I'd like to speak to you about finding your why. The great German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how." The beauty of sport is not in becoming a great player. It's the learning of valuable life skills that serve participants throughout their lives. If we look beyond the focus of winning, the arena of competition is one of the finest classrooms a young player could ever have. Coach John Dugan Sr. is a legendary coach and mentor in the city of San Francisco and is deservedly in the San Francisco CYO Hall of Fame for his work with young boys and girls during his 5 decades of service. He has also coached at the high school level. In fact, he continues to assist at the secondary level while simultaneously coaching CYO girls basketball at St. Stephen's. I had the pleasure to meet John when I was in my early 30s and coaching CYO basketball at St. Agnes in Concord, California. John and I quickly bonded through our mutual love for the game. He graciously shared his wisdom and his contacts. In fact, he took me under his wing and introduced me to the world of San Francisco City youth basketball. Our players loved playing in San Francisco as they got to meet new kids and they created new friendships while benefiting from the outstanding competition, particularly in their favorite tournament, the San Francisco Fire Department's famous Flame Tournament, where they got to test themselves against the top CYO teams in the Bay Area. Because of our blossoming friendship and newfound relationship in coaching, Coach Dugan brought his son John Jr. to my Excel basketball camp in Concord. I was always impressed and amazed by John Sr.'s passion for the game and his intense love and commitment to his son. Each day, father and son would take that long trip across the Bay Bridge through the Caldecott Tunnel as they journeyed to the East Bay, so John would have an opportunity to improve and to further cement their amazing relationship. Their love for the game and for each other continues to this day, except their commute now consists of traveling together across town to watch the University of San Francisco Dons basketball games and coaching girls basketball together at St. Stephen's Elementary School. I can remember John so vividly from his days at Excel. He was very coachable, he listened attentively, and he improved tremendously. His skills and his work ethic took him to St. Ignatius High School in San Francisco, where he had a fantastic prep career. His all-state play earned him a scholarship to his dream school, the University of San Francisco, where he was an outstanding team player, great shooter, who was a top 10 scorer in the West Coast Conference in 2 of his 4 years. After that amazing career, he took his talent and skills across the ocean. He had a fine professional basketball career in Europe. After his graduation from college, John continued his education, enrolling in the Sports Management Master's Program at the University of San Francisco. As part of his final assignments, John did a thesis on creating a basketball camp from concept through fulfillment. John called me for assistance. He asked me countless business questions and inquired about the vision that led to the creation of the camp. Before ending our phone interview, John said, "I went to basketball camps all over the state of California, and Excel was clearly the best. What makes it so special? And why do you think it continues to endure?" My response was instantaneous as I told him the success of any venture will be determined by the spirit in which it was entered. I elaborated on my new quote by explaining that I had created Excel with the intention of keeping the message of a beloved mentor alive. I had never considered this venture as a business. It was only a way to honor a deceased coach who had changed my life and the lives of so many others. The ministry of the camp was to teach the fundamentals of basketball, challenge students to be great teammates by serving others, while inspiring them to be the best they could be both on and off the court. I believed then, and I still believe today, 40 years later, that this selfless focus is why the camp is so unique as we continue in our mission to change the world one player at a time. John and his family have been the embodiment of those words and that spirit in the restaurants they have created in San Francisco. Original Joe's and Westlake Joe's present more than outstanding food and service. They are gathering places. They are opportunities to experience a unique family atmosphere based on love, friendship, and community. These wonderful traits and their commitment to serve has set them apart, and the incredible success that they have achieved is certainly a byproduct of their why. And so, as we pursue the many challenges in our lives, it's essential to realize that it is truly more than just a game. Your perspective as you approach the many opportunities in your journey will determine your success. It is imperative to examine what you do, why you are doing it, and how you define what you do. Are you a young player trying to gain notoriety or earn a scholarship through sport? Or are you embracing the lessons that are taught, learning vital skills of discipline, love, and sacrifice? Are you an insurance salesperson? Or are you a committed partner that sells security and futures for families? Are you coaching to build a resume and win games? Or are you coaching to change the lives of the students you are fortunate to mentor? How do you define what you do? Ralph Waldo Emerson, in his definition of success, said, "To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded." We are all blessed with the opportunity to enrich the lives of others regardless of the role we serve. But at the core of every endeavor must lie the greater good, a clear understanding of what success is and why we are trying to attain it. Ironically, in totally immersing ourselves in the selfless service to others without regard to personal gain, we often experience the success we sought without even looking for it. Keep listening, keep learning, and strive to be your best. And remember, excellence doesn't take days off.